Right, well, we're going to do a bit of, famous last words, isn't it? But an easier bit now, because we're on the part of the course, we're at 1345, where we have a look at some single work templates. So far we've been looking at multi-work templates, having to fit content into sort of discrete amounts of space on a PDF. Single work templates, much more straightforward, because Consonance keeps generating new pages, sticking them on the end of the PDF until all the content's in. So I've left it to this point of the day because your brain may be cooked by now. We've done an awful lot. So let's give ourselves a little treat and have a look at how single work templates work. So we're going to add a new template. We'll set it up as a single work one, and we'll have a look at the different options. So let's go to our settings page. So menu, settings, and then export templates. We're adding a template. And this time, so Emma's third doc, I guess. This time we're going to choose a customize your own single work 2-column. Great. Click save. And it's going to look pretty much the same, isn't it? But there are a few little tweaks and differences. So if I choose a particular one that I think I know that has got a cover, just so we can see the vague layout of things. There we go. So here's Cats Ahoy. We've selected to have some reviews in, and it's also got some related products as well. So immediately we're starting to see, okay, yes, this is a different sort of a thing. So bits that are the same. There's a setup bit to say what the design name is. One can choose data elements to go in the left-hand column, which is that bit. One can choose data elements to go in the right-hand column, which is that bit. And all of those data elements are the same. And as we've seen, there's the same list of data elements for the left hand, the right hand, the multi, the single, and the export, the custom spreadsheet exports as well. Here's where it gets a bit different, customizing your own layout options. So we've got slightly different options here, and one of those is content tiles. So if I click to edit this area, we're going to see what I'm talking about. We've got the option to put in reviews or not. So this box is ticked by default, and you can see that reviews have appeared here. And we can alter how many reviews appear, the number of reviews. There's a bit of information about which styles are used by default. You can alter those if you need. Then we've also got this checkbox of show related works. And it's checked by default. We can change the border colour at the top. There's a final one, enable grouping options. And if we click on the help button there, it says, when you generate a batch of marketing materials from reporting, you will be dealing with multiple products on multiple works. By definition, you've just searched up a range of products and works. At that point, choose whether to have one product per PDF or one work per PDF. Or in the case of the multi-work, which is what we saw earlier, remember, one product per entry on the PDF or one work per entry. Check this box to further define how the products on a work will group together. So if you want to have grouping options and you want all of the ebooks to be grouped together, and you want all of the audiobooks to be grouped together, then check these boxes. The alternative is to have a separate box for the EPUB, the PDF, the Mobi, the Kindle, and before you know it, you think, oh, I don't want to see all of the different possible formats of the digital editions, I just want to see one, and then that's what that box is for. We've got a couple of greyed out options here as well. Show spreads. You get that, whether you want it or not. If you've put spreads onto the metadata page, we're making the assumption for now that you want to see them appended to the end of the PDF there, and the same with footer as well. So that's all. That's some new options that you might want on this particular type of layout. A couple of other tiny little things tucked in here. As per the multi one, You can add a banner and you can add a footer, but you can also say what side of the page the cover is going to go on. So let's add a banner. Let's add our footer that we've already added to the multi-work one. And let's pop the cover position all the way over on the right. And you know, who knows what the right way to lay out custom advanced information sheets is, but here is an option for you to do it. And of course you can now change the size of the cover there. The left column width, you see, that's the thing that controls the width of the cover there. So if we increase the left cover width, the left column width, it's going to give less space for the right hand column, and that's how we control the right aligned cover. So there's all sorts of exciting options in here to discover. As I say, keep iterating, keep having a fiddle, see how it goes. So those are the differences there in laying out a single work template. I also really want to draw your attention to the idea here that you can use that template just as we saw earlier on reporting, but you can also use it on briefings. Now this is really interesting. So let's go to Cats Ahoy. There's a handy link there, so we'll go to Cats Ahoy. You don't have to have put Cats Ahoy here in order to be able to see this on the metadata area here, the work area. We're on a particular work and we're going to look at the project management area here, and we're going to click on briefings. Now briefings are a way to have a kind of internal-ish advanced information sheet. This is for you to communicate to your colleagues and to your partners what the requirements are. So it might be a typesetting brief. There we go. And you might be able to say, well, it's only for, in fact, I'm going to have to say, because it's for typesetting, let's only have typesetting relevant ones. Good, not audio. We can't typeset an audiobook. That'd be silly. So we've put a typesetter brief there, and we can add some particular notes in here. So if I add another one, font choice, great. Please use Garamond, no less than 18-point font. For those of us who, like me, can't read paperbacks anymore because they're all too tiny. And so now we're going to be able to mix and match content on from our briefing with our marketing material template. So let's choose the marketing material template that we just defined. Emma's the doc there. If we press save, then we're going to be able to see that we can download that PDF using the marketing material template. Let's see how it's working. And there we are. We've got our different blocks there. You can see that because we chose to group ebooks together, this block contains PDF and EPUB. Fantastic. And then on the right hand side of the page, we've got our inserted information there. So and spreads as well at the bottom. So slightly questionable layout for a briefing here, but you know, I just wanted to point out that you can mix and match internal kind of text that you want to control there with your metadata, just as you would do for an advanced information sheet. So really powerful stuff there. Enjoy using that. So right, we're on to a break now. We'll have a break until 2:30. Ask us any questions in the interim period, and if there are no questions, we might start back a little bit earlier. But now is your chance to nip off and have a break. So see you in a bit.